everybody, it's Kelly and I'm back with another layout, and these are more photos of my darling nephew, and these are from the same day, I believe, as the last two layouts you've seen. And if they don't fall in that order, you might end up recognizing this outfit. So my nephew has quite a chunk of his father's arm there, because he was teething, and you know how they like to chew on everything, including you. So I just thought it would be really cute to get these documented. I also loved how I had a close up, and it's cute how his expression is changing. In the last photo, he's actually smiling there, but I really love how that expression is changing. So I have that kind of busy background paper with the moon and the stars, and that is Echo Park Bundle of Joy. It's the Over the Moon paper. And then I popped that plaid on top of it, which is from Echo Park Sweet Baby Boy. It's a Sweet Baby Boy plaid. I want to set that off the background paper, and I tried doing it just with the washi tape, but I didn't think there was enough contrast. So what I did is I ran to my stash of cardstock, which if you know me or have seen my scrapbooking, you know I don't use cardstock a ton, but I do have a supply of it. I tend to use it when I make cards. I used to use it more years ago, but I don't really have it in my heart to get rid of it. I've already donated the cardstock that I think I'm not going to use, or sometimes I'll use it to reinforce like a less sturdy paper. But I just take that Basil Java cardstock and pop it behind, and I like how that has a really dark line now, and that dark line matches the stars. Still trying to figure out how I might be able to use this washi tape, and look at that. If I put it under, I really like the way that looks versus over the top of the brown edge there. So kind of making a little frame here. That washi tape is from Bella Boulevard. It's definitely an older tape. I don't think they've made these in years, but I bought enough of these different kinds of washi tapes when they were around to last forever. But I have enough washi tape other than these to last forever as well. It's kind of nice when I use them up. All right, so now it's just kind of making sure that I get this on straight. All right. And then I just, took a hunk of the washi tape off. And now there's polka dots on it so I can line up the top of that cardstock. And as I said, I really love how this looks now. It does a nice job of setting that really bold plaid from the lighter background. I do oftentimes have a problem using a lighter background with darker foreground colors, but this one just seemed to really flow well for me. So now I could sit these photos right in the middle of that plaid block, but I'm thinking that what I want to do is put a title above them instead of having it rest on the washi. I think I want it to rest on the plaid. However, in the meantime, I just got these paper clips. I think I found them at a discount place, and I don't remember. I think I did find them at Tuesday Morning, because I've got him to Scrapbook, and now I have a grandson who is born in June, and I have his baby photos to Scrapbook. So I will use these supplies. So I put 2 of those paper clips there. And those banner clips are from Pebbles. They're paper clips with flags. And it was from one of their older boy collections. I do have die cuts from an Echo Park collection there too. But first, before I do anything else, I really kind of need to figure out what alphabet I'm going to use so that as I embellish, I'm leaving enough room for the alphabet. And I did not like what was in my hand on the right. The color wasn't quite right. So I'm going to use that big, beautiful blue glitter alpha on here. And yes, I am absolutely not above using glitter on a boy page. So I'm going to title this He's Teething, because obviously he's teething, right? That chipboard alpha comes from American Craftsman. It's a Thickers alpha in LAX, and it is the powder colorway. And I think you can get this at, I think it's Michael's that they're still available at. It's a great alpha. It's not too big, but it also gives you a presence on a page, and it's just a really beautiful. It's actually a blue color versus an aqua, which a lot of alphas are when they get towards that family. So there we go with the He's Teething. And I'm putting this on my wax paper because I'm not quite sure where this is going to go. So I want to make sure it kind of lines up, and then I have room as I put those photos down. And I really like how that looks. Everything is contained then close on the layout. And that helps tell a more cohesive story, especially because I have a fairly busy background paper there. And actually the plaid background's pretty busy too. But I think by having kind of resting spots, which the brown cardstock is, and the green washi, that really helps kind of settle things. Now I'll put this down, and I will be honest with you. I did not glue this down, and I'm going to have to because there are pieces of this that are falling off, and I know better than that, but I think I just didn't take the time to do it that day. So as I was looking at this, my eye has shifted in teething, so I'll have to go through and glue that alpha down. That's a simple thing. I just use my Scotch quick dry adhesive. And there we go. And I got that, and it's not touching him. It would have been okay if it had been touching him. And then I decided, you know what, let's add an exclamation point here because, oh my gosh, he was definitely teething there. And then I took the one of the asterisks and just put it up on the flags to kind of help bring that blue glitter into a cluster. But those clusters need that cluster needs something else, and I need to get another cluster on this page somewhere. I like how that tag works, and if you heard that, that's my male cat Linus saying hello. He actually wants a pet, is what it is. Anyway, I like how that tag looks there. That brown brings in the brown from the cardstock and the background paper. So I just punch a hole in it because it did not have a hole in it. I am trying the other side of it, which is just a print only, but I really like that white. Again, it's not distracting. It's just going to be there. And that's where I'll have a little bit of journaling space. I want to, every layout I do for him, I get the date on somewhere for one thing, because, you know, you forget where, when these photos were taken. It's amazing. I was talking about this with my daughter-in-law not that long ago, because she remembered the photos, but she didn't remember necessarily when or where all the time, but because I document on everything, it helped. All right, so now I grabbed that tag and the label die cut. Those are from Echo Park Sweet Baby Boy, the ephemera. And I'm also adding in that asterisk into that one as well. So I thought about some enamel dots here, but I'm thinking, I kind of like it the way it is right now. But I need something else, and I'm not sure what that is. It is a brad. I have the brads from one of the baby boy collections from Echo Park. So I was just tapping the tag there because it does need some twine, and that will give me some thinking time. So, you know, I think a lot of us do this. You do what you, if you can't figure out what you want to do, you do what you know you're going to do, and then you work from there. All right, so I will just, and I think I doubled up the twine on this one. And yeah, I like how that just brings that green in, and then I usually just glue the tag down a little bit so that the twine doesn't slip. And that echoes the one of the colors in the plaid a little bit as well. All right, guys, there are a couple of word stickers that I put on there as well from that Pebbles boy collection, like the banner paper clips are from. There's the still shot and a couple of detail shots. Hope you're all well. Bye.